Board Member, Mr. Humberto Romulan.
Here.
Board Clerk, Mrs. Rosalia Paliside.
Present.
Board Vice President, Mr. Rudy Lopez.
Here.
And Board President, Mr. Antonio Martinez.
Present.
Mr. President, all five board members are here.
Thank you, Dr. Carter. We do have a quorum. We're going to move on to number 8, which is the flag salute. For all those who can join me, please stand up. I'll lead everyone. Right hand over your heart, ready to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we're gonna move on to number 9, which is board recognition distinguished champions. We're gonna have Mr. Mata. And we do have our awardees joining us via Zoom.
So that's the main. Good evening, board. Good evening, distinguished members of our administration. And this is my favorite part of the meeting.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, I know we all love to recognize people, and I love this. So as soon as we get them admitted, we'll get the program started. Good? But it's my pleasure to have initiate the board recognition distinguished champion portion of our board meeting. We're going to be recognizing the Vista Del Mar Middle School students. We're going to read some writings out loud, and then we'll be recognizing our COVID support team. First of all, Principal Irene Herrera Ceballos to start with the recognition for the Vista Del Mar Middle School students. Ms. Ceballos?
Good evening, Dr. Potter, board members, cabinet, staff, and any community members. I'm so happy to be here to have 2 of our wonderful BDM distinguished dragons. I know both students. I met Christine on the very first week of school. She's an amazing person. She's usually with her cousin, Brianne. That's how I got to know her. They're like twins. And then Fernanda is our school site council president this year. So I'm really excited that she's kind of doing her leadership role on school site council. I'm going to let introduce our history teacher, Mr. Jerry Herrera. He's going to talk about the project and introduce the students. Thank you, everyone.
Mr. Herrera, I think you're on.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. I wasn't able to unmute there a moment ago. Thank you very much, board, for allowing my students to present their assignments tonight. Fernanda and Christine are exceptional students. They're very well behaved, and they always turn in assignments of high quality. For my class in history, I tend to give a lot of critical thinking assignments, because I think in history, in order for the students to really understand history, they really need to think critically about it. For the first assignment, I believe that students should know not just about the distance of distance U.S. history, but about recent U.S. history. So for the first assignment, the students watched a documentary called Inside the Twin Towers that was about 9/11. The students, after this documentary, realized that not only were firefighters and police officers heroes on that particular day, but everyday people were also heroes. So for the first assignment, the students wrote a letter to who they believed was a hero on that tragic day. Christine, whenever you're ready, could you please read your letter?
Good afternoon or good evening. Dear firefighters, I want to thank you for being a hero inside the Twin Towers. I believe you guys are hero because you saved many people's lives in the midst of the crisis America faced, where tons of people ended up dying. I want to let you guys know that you guys did an amazing job as your bravery paid off, as evident by the lives of the people you guys saved. As such, in the documentary where you guys gave hope to an employee who believed he was going to die, you guys embody goodness and morality as you guys sacrificed your life to do everything to save as many people in the Twin Towers. Despite how harsh the circumstances you guys faced, your acts of heroism persisted as one of the volunteered to try the elevator out first when civilians were afraid to use it, and how another relentlessly searched for the survivor of the plane crash, who acknowledged the one who saved him as a brother. These acts of heroism touched the hearts of civilians back then and still touch the hearts of civilians up to this day. Even though my peers and I weren't that directly affected of 9/11, as we were yet be convinced, we are still thankful to you, who saved the lives of many people on, with your life on the line. Sincerely, Christine Ang Fadrikala. Thank you.
Thank you, Christine. For the second assignment, the students had to imagine what life would have been like if they lived in colonial Virginia. For this assignment, the students had to write a letter home to their family, to their friends, explain what their life was like on a daily basis. This was a two-part assignment. The first part, they wrote about their daily life. The second part, they had to persuade their family member to leave everything in England and to come to the New World, to come to Virginia. Whenever you're ready, Fernanda, can you please read your letter?
Sure. Dear Mom and Dad, not a day goes by that I don't forget you guys. It's been nice here in Virginia. We have to grow our own crops, and the places here are more separated than back at home in England. It's really hard to even go to our neighbors because of how much land we all have. We're making our own furniture to add to our houses, and it's fun designing all of it. Today we were hunting for food while waiting for more crops to grow. It's kind of hard to hunt, but once you get a hang of it, you'll learn better than ever. After John Rolfe came and helped us make profit, it's been a huge success here. By growing tobacco, England can have wealth and earn more power. You must come to Jamestown Colony. There is so much opportunity for you guys here. When you arrive, you both get 50 acres of land, depending on how many people you bring along. You see, if you bring along 3 people, you will get their 50 acres of land and combine it with yours, which means all of you guys will get at least 200 acres of land. Isn't that so much? Plus, we can teach you guys how to grow tobacco here and earn a lot of profit. This not only helps us, but it helps England as well. Anyways, I must be off now. We're going to begin sending ships back over soon to bring more people over. I hope you two will come. It will mean so much to meet you guys again. Anyways, this is a goodbye until I write another letter or come and visit again. I love you all so much, and tell my sisters I love them as well. With all my heart, Fernanda Hernandez.
Thank you, Fernanda. Once again, I'd like to thank the board for allowing my students the opportunity to present their assignments tonight. Does the board have any questions? No, okay, sure. Okay, well, thank you again for allowing us to present. Have a good evening. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think we had a question here from one of the board
Okay.
members.
Yes.
Yeah. Come to
Not
that.
necessarily a question, I
Oh, just a comment.
just a comment to congratulate both students on their wonderful presentation. Frankly, I'm very impressed with both. I just want to say thank you for everything. Very impressed.
All right, any more comments or questions, Dr. Potter?
First to Mr. Herrera, our teacher, thank you so much. Wow, for you to inspire your students to be such excellent writers and to capture historical moments and to really reinterpret it into a modern day version of their writing. I'm inspired by hearing their words and inspired by you to have you motivate to really exude exemplary academics in your classroom. And to our 2 students, my name is Gina Potter. I'm Dr. Potter, the superintendent, and I couldn't be more proud of you. I just wanted to tell you, outstanding job, both to Fernanda and also to Christine. Your writing was excellent, and I can tell you put great effort. You really interpreted the academic content that you were studying, and you were able to write so beautifully. So just outstanding job. Our district is incredibly proud of both of you.
Thank you. Any more comments from our board? Christina, Fernanda, Dr. or Mr. Herrera, I mean, just say your doctor, Mr. Herrera, congratulations, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks, especially the doctor part. I like that part.
Molding minds, that deserves a doctorate. Next up, We're gonna be, we can get, our COVID support team up again. We're just gonna admit everybody in from the waiting room before we get the next presentation. Good. Okay, now we're gonna recognize COVID-19, and to do that is our COVID superhero, Dr. D. He's coming in today, Dr. Farkas. Superhero.
Okay, Mr. Mata has just given everybody new titles tonight. Don't know why I'm the superhero, see what she thinks. So good evening, everyone. It is with great pleasure and long overdue that we recognize our incredible staff in all of our school and district health offices. Tonight, we recognize incredible effort and dedication, far surpassing anything that's happened over the last decade. We've went through this pandemic, reopening our schools, and it obviously is a community effort, but at the center of our school communities are our health professionals. These wonderful employees, and probably more than that, teammates, have done a fantastic job of keeping our kids in school, which is very difficult because, as we know, as a positive case presents itself, even if it's coming from the outside community into our school with our students, these professionals have to deal with their regular tummy aches, headaches, not feeling well, do not want to take a test, whatever the reason is to go home. They have to differentiate between all symptoms and find out if it's going to be COVID related. And then when we throw in the next challenge of an ever-changing decision tree that we, I think we're on edition number 6 maybe now, they have to stay informed on all of the different flows of the decision tree when it comes to symptoms and close contact students of other positive cases. I'm just in awe every day when I'm out in schools and I meet and work with our professionals. They're probably tired of me bringing in new information. And I'm very thankful in how they work with their school administrator, the school administration and their staff at the school. This is all while performing their regular duties. So and some have actually went above and beyond as well to help us adapt and refine our testing systems at our school as we recover more testing opportunities. They've been organized and they've been helpful on the phones, getting students to come down at the right times to test, and have just done a fantastic job. So I can't thank them enough on behalf of our district, on behalf of our schools, and on behalf of our families, because they have to communicate with multiple families every day to decide who needs to go home and be checked or who can stay in school for the day. So thank you so much. You are all so awesome, and we are blessed to have you as part of our team.
So I just want to say something to everyone who's here. Rosa, Hermania, Maria, Mary, Isabella, Ignacia, Paola, Norma, Decia, Ana, and Anita, and everyone else, especially also our classified staff who are day in and day out, making things happen for our school district. You watch movies, and there's a lot of superhero movies, but the reality is the real heroes are the ones in the front line, and these are distinguished champions. Without them, the school district wouldn't be where it's at today. They were the first ones to put themselves, technically in harm's way. Our zip codes, 92173 and 92154, were the hardest hit in the county of COVID cases. But because of our heroes, we're able to get through it. And frankly, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, just a thankful appreciation for not only what they've done, but what they're doing now. So Gracias a todos. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lee, and for leading this Justice League of Entrance team to always go out there each week and perform the duties. Thank you again, and those are our distinguished champions for this board meeting. Thank you, Governor, for recognizing me.
Okay, so we're gonna move on to 10, which is public comment, communications on open session items. Mr. Mata, do you have any?
I have any public comments at this time.
Thank you, Mr. Mata. Okay, we're gonna move on to number 11, which is items